We, the citizens of India, having abiding faith in democracy, hereby pledge to uphold the democratic traditions of our country and the dignity of a free, fair and peaceful elections, and to vote in every election fearlessly and without being influenced by considerations of religion, race, caste, community, language, or any inducement. Sri K. Vijayawada, Chief Election Officer, Andhra Pradesh, Dr. N. Ramesh Kumar, State Election Commissioner, Sri AMD Imtaz, Collector and District Election Officer, Krishna, Srimati Madhavi Lata, Joint Collector, Krishna District, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, Sodara, Sodarimanulu, Andariki Namaskar. It gives me immense pleasure to be here amongst you or on the occasion of National Voters' Day celebration in the state, which is also popularly referred to as the celebration of democracy. The 10th National Voters' Day is being celebrated all over the country with the theme of electoral literacy for stronger democracy. As we all know, National Voters' Day is being celebrated all over the country since 2011 on 25th January every year, the day on which Election Commission of India was formed in the year 1950. Today, as we celebrate the National Voters' Day, we are celebrating our power as voter, which has been granted by our Constitution. The vote is not just a right to be exercised mechanically as and when elections are conducted, but it is a powerful instrument in the hands of the people. It is the power to cast our vote that makes all of us sentinels of democratic traditions. India, which is the largest and the most vibrant democracy, has been a model to the world in terms of faith in the ballot. There are many nations around us with lesser population and less diversity compared to us, but none of them have demonstrated and sustained the power of the vote with greater dedication and faith better than us. The most appropriate way to show our faith and confidence in the democratic process is to exercise the right to vote. In fact, the right to vote is mother of all political rights under the Indian Constitution, and responsible citizens are the lifeline of any democracy. Besides, it is often said that the highest office in our democracy is that of citizens of India. But to be a responsible citizen, we should be aware of our rights as well as the duties prescribed by our Constitution. One of the duties prescribed in the Constitution is about our civic responsibility to speak out clearly in support of our democratic principles of freedom, equality, justice, human rights, social welfare, environment, political and social improvement, both domestically and internationally. Our people, especially our youth, should feel proud of performing their constitutional duties, as this will ensure their meaningful and significant contribution to the growth of the nation and the society. It is this sense of responsibility as citizens that would make our nation strong, invincible, and globally respected. To group in the youth in the electoral registration and electoral process, the Election Commission of India is making various measures under the systematic voters education and electoral participation programs throughout the country. Students in universities and colleges appointed as campus ambassadors to motivate and help the students and their family members who are not registered in the electoral roll in order to get them registered on the persons shifting their responsibility. Electoral literacy clubs have been set up in educational institutions and the communities not covered under the formal education system to engage future voters and new voters through extracurricular interventions. ESCs will be sheet of learning through hands and experience and shall serve as a vibrant hub of electoral literacy for development and strengthening the culture of electoral participation among young and future voters. The ESCs will educate the targeted population about voters' registration and electoral process and related matters by engaging them through well-designated attractive resources enhanced to the experience. As on date, the following literacy clubs are established in the state. Our new and young voters should enthusiastically come forward, participate in the celebration of our democracy, including the details of the voting rights in the school and college syllabus. Will help create theoretical awareness, but actual practice of this in the form of the right to vote would empower and enable our youth to contribute for the betterment of the society. I have been informed that special summary revision of electoral rules 2020 is in progress in the state, and the draft electoral rule has been published on 23/12/2019, and the final electoral rules will be published on 14/2/2020. The right to vote is an inalienable part of the citizens' rights in a democracy. An electoral franchise also strengthens the participatory democracy, allowing a common man's concern to be discussed in the legislature and enacted into laws. In a democracy, voters are not subject to pressure or fear. They can choose the candidate according to their own wish. My sincere advice to the youth is if you are eligible to vote, go and get yourself enrolled as a voter. If you have already enrolled, verify whether your name is included in the voter list. If not, submit necessary forms and get your name enrolled. Motivate your friends to enroll as voters on the election day. Go out of comforts of your home and cast your vote and take your friends along with for casting the vote. It will not be out of place to tell you that such a valuable right of the citizens are not being understood by many. And especially there are certain people who think they are the big people of the society. And they will go and stand in the line for casting their vote. I have written an article in some leading newspapers then. The great men of the society, please come and vote. If you are not able to vote, you have absolutely no right to say that I am a citizen of this country. And at the same time, you cannot say that government is doing proper things, it is ruling properly, or it is committing some blunders or committing some mistakes. Because you have lost that right the moment you have not come to the polling booth and cast your vote. Because they think they are such great people, such a great officer, such a great politician, highly posted. Why should you go and stand like a common man? Your vote has the same value as a common man of the downtrodden society. Therefore, don't lose this great valuable right which has been given to you. Recently, Constitution Day has been observed all over the country. We made the people aware of the constitutional rights of the citizens. As is told that you are the citizens of the largest democracy of the world. You have the best possible constitution with you. And the fundamental rights you have been guaranteed under the constitution, like equality before law, equal protection of law, as provided under Article 14 of the Constitution, a right to freedom of speech and expression, for which you are fighting every day, and right to life and personal liberty. These are fundamental rights. If you don't vote, the government you get, you are not entitled to get any privilege or facilities from that government. You cannot say that I am a citizen, I am entitled to get our rights. That is the moral responsibility of you. Therefore, I will appeal to all these people for reluctant to come and stand in the line and vote, to come forward. This country is yours, nation is yours. This is sovereign democracy, greatest democracy of the world. And its citizens should not forget that they belong to this nation and they have this great responsibility. So I appeal to you all to come to the polling booth, vote, and persuade all your friends to come and vote and have the best set of government which will serve you in the best possible manner. Thank you all.